Okay, so we're gonna watch Crimst versus Pinky. Pinky is not gonna be blue. This guy is gonna be blue. Pinky is gonna be red. It's a good color. Okay, so Crimst is gonna be Italians, and red is gonna be... No, everything is going wrong today. Crimst is gonna be Ethiopians, and Pinky is gonna be Italians. There we go. Now I said it. We're gonna watch it open mostly, but there you have the 1 second I'm talking about. Not sure that you never realized that you were playing like this. Would have been super annoying for me, because with my OCD I would probably like over zoom out and then I need to go in, and like for me it's just gonna be very weird. Scouting a little bit with one sheep. Would be better if you do it with two, but I mean you're 1200, so it's maybe not optimal that you're following the scout though with it. Kind of takes away the purpose. But I forgive you because you're 1200, right? Let's see what we're gonna do here. What is a tactic? What do you want to do with Ethiopian Crimst? What is your tactic here? I know what my tactic is, but I want to hear what yours is gonna be. Okay, so we found these guys. So now we know that we probably found all of the sheeps. So now we should go straight away, starting pushing in these ones. We're not doing that though. It's not my best arcade scouting, but it's probably representative of the average game. Yeah. I mean, you need to start pulling straight away here. After you found the scouts, you need to go up. 21 pop archers. Okay. And why do you want to do that? Or 20, I can't remember. Why do you want to go 21 or 20 pop archers? That house is so strange, to be honest, but okay. Wouldn't it make more sense to just take this guy and just build a house here? Or here, starting full of walling this side maybe? I want to go feudal archers, but it's not more precise. Okay. Probably what I would think about when I play this game is that he is the Italians. He's probably going to go archers himself. Most likely it's going to be like man-at-arms or archers, right? So either way, no matter what he's going to do, the uptime is going to be very important here, right? Because if you click 21 pop-up with archers, you're going to give just a crazy amount of time that man-at-arms can harass you. You want to get archers out as soon as possible to push back the man-at-arms. Or if he clicks up with 18 pop and goes archers, and you go 21, that means that you're always going to be 3 archers behind. So if you go forward, you're always going to have like 3 more. So he's basically always going to win the archers fights, unless you're very, very good at micro. Since this is 1200, I don't expect anybody of you to be super good at micro. And that means that you're probably going to lose the fights. He also has more armor on the archers. So for him, it's very natural to go into archers. Your fire is faster, but that is not really super important, since you are going to be dodging the arrows most of the times. So when they actually hit, it's more important that they deal less damage than that they are shooting faster. Okay, it's going very early for Loon. Still not pushing these guys on. I would consider this one a mistake. If you cannot push it because you find it too hard, I would just lay the effort on scouting his base instead. What I would have done here, I would probably open up man-at-arms. Because it's going to be super natural for him to go for archers anyways, right? And then I want to go skirms behind it. So in that way, I'm kind of forcing him to go into stable units, which you probably don't want to do that much with Italians. Exactly. always the point with the scouting is finding the 4 sheeps and the huntables. Either chicken or these guys, even called ostrich. So like the time you wasted on running up here, then you started running here in a loop, you could have also, like you could probably have taken these two in that same time. Then you would have taken all of your ostrich and you can go forward and scout your base. Your opponent, I mean. It's a small, everything you do. Also, this would never happen if you had the food under your town center. Like everything you do is just a chain reaction from your Dark Age. That is what I see, like when I see like 1200 is playing. They do like mistakes in the Dark Age and it just follows them up the entire game. Now we could have clicked up. This is super late, by the way. Never, never, unless you're doing a fast castle, go up later than 20. Yeah, exactly, dominoes. Also, you have way too many food here. Like, you have 10 plus 1 on wood, food now. You're already floating 200, and you haven't, like, you have like 2 minutes until you're up next time. This looks very messy. Like, if you want to go archers, you don't really want to have 11 on food, right? You want to have more on wood, because then you can get the barrack and arch range, and then you can start tagging farms. The sooner you can add farms, the sooner you can click up to Castle Age. Because these are gonna run out, even if you have not one, but even if you have like 4 or 12 on berries, they're always gonna run out before you click Castle time anyways. Not always, but it's gonna be like 1 bush left if you have like 4. If you have a decent Castle Age, I mean. Like, look at your opponent here. He can just go like range. I'm not sure why he doesn't go for range though. No, he does. He goes actually for a stable. That is so weird. He could go for like range and just fully wall this side and then bam. Go to castle time. Go forward, kill you. Ow. Also, you do get more food from Ethiopians when you click up. So you're gonna float like 600 food here. A more healthy amount would have been like 200. So you could basically have like 4 or 5 farms now. If you just had your decent eco. Which probably gonna give you like 2 more minutes earlier castle age timing. Or you could have fully walled the sides. Or at least walled this side and this side. Not really sure why we're doing this, but... I guess we're kind of expecting man at arms here, but... I don't know, it feels a bit weird. Double range. With 4 people on gold. We do have so much floating though, so... I mean, we can basically click up the castle age time here. But we don't have... Like, this is the problem, right? Since everything is just so off here. Like, if you had more wood, you can go for a blacksmith. You can go for double range. You can go for, like, very good aggression. But, like, I don't know. Everything is just so off here. It's like 0 walls or anything. Ooh. Nice reaction though. It's good that you realize that you kind of need to wall that one ASAP. Still hasn't walled on these guys though. Here you should probably run to the town center. At least with the low ones. No. Good job saving that one. Like, your opponent still has things under his town center. Food, I mean. Not sure why these guys are going to gold, but... I mean, we're doing some decent, like... goofing around with. Not sure why he doesn't send the scout, archers. Archer can shoot here, and if he comes, you just go back to the town center range, right? Then you're gonna probably lose... No, you're not losing a villager. This is so strange. Like, you have 6 archers here just standing, while you're, like, losing units over here. Castlage, okay. I mean, since you're floating so much food, I can kind of agree with it. Like, you can basically just upgrade these guys and just go forward and kill your opponent. We got double bit axes, not super nice though. I think here we kind of... I would just like add it, like, yeah, exactly. I add a spear here and just go forward now. Like, the timing is gonna be so important. You wanna be here when you have Bodkin, right? Or preferably like here or something. Like in the best scenario, you wanna be like right here when you get Bodkin. Getting horse color, that means that we cannot get Bodkin. That is a mistake. Why are you getting arch armor? This doesn't make any sense. Not when you can get Bodkin. Or crossbow upgrade. Like crossbow and Bodkin is like the 2 given ones you need to click instantly when you get the castle age. Like the same second after. If you didn't go for the armor, you could have went for crossbows now. That means that you can break in here, and that means that you can go this side and kill everything. Or you can fight the skirms and you can still win the fight. Instead you give him like vital time now to get more skirms and getting all of the upgrades here. Right, I mean, at least you're looking at the units. You're really good at that one. Like, imagine if you're broken in here now with crossbows. He's like completely dead. You're gonna at least kill like 1 or 2 here, and then he's gonna loop around. You're gonna deny his gold. Gonna make it super awkward. Instead, we're forced to like go back to our base. By the time we get here, it's gonna have like elite skirms. And then these guys are basically not effective anymore. Unless he fucks it up and they don't click skirms, of course. No, he goes for town center instead. That is so greedy. You see how much faster I break in now, right? Yeah. I mean, that shouldn't matter. If your opponent is 1800 or 900, is your gameplay you want to improve, right? Like, we basically got no value with these guys. Like, we could have broken in when it was like 1 minute earlier to 1 minute left to castle age. We could have denied this one and just kill everything. Instead, he has 2 town centers now against 1. We have a unit that is not going to be able to beat the skirms. We're getting knights though, so I give that one. But we don't have any armor on them, so they're kind of still useless. Meanwhile, our opponent has Bozo, and he has double town center. He's 5 villagers ahead. I'm not really sure what the plan is going to be here. Like, we're so... It looked so good when you click Castle Age, and right now it's just that... It's like... If this was like one of my games, I would maybe... Not maybe they're designed here, but like, the game is kind of over here. Like, you can never push this one with the army you have. Your opponent is reading the game so good here. You're like, okay, I saw a knight. I'm gonna go for monks. I'm gonna keep moving behind it because he cannot push me because I don't see siege. Like, for your opponent here is reading the game really good. Ooh. Close conversion there. No, don't send this guy in. That is so sloppy. Before the upgrades and everything. And we're not even killing the monk. And this is a disaster fight. Like, we're basically hitting units that the monk is healing up. There we go. Freaking finally. Like, now you can probably go for the skirms, and then you bring these guys to snipe that guy. Because he has no upgrades. We're really lucky that our opponent here is having so much idle time. I don't even think he binded this one. No, he didn't bind it. Now he binded it. Okay, we can speed it up a little bit. It's a kind of nice clear here with the skirm, but like, we need to realize as well here that we are falling behind in eco. Not sure why we're making university here. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, that is kind of smart though. I'll give you that. It's still not worth it, but it's kind of smart. Yeah, I understand ballistic, but I don't need what you need ballistics for. We cannot break in here. Better you make one more town center. Boom, get the eco going. I'm not sure if you realize it in time, but why doesn't you just go back instead? Maybe you realized it too late and you decided to delete it. Also here I would easily go and just... You know that he was opening, right? You know that he had monk there. I would just go in with my expos here. He's probably gonna see, but at least you can see if he keeps making skirms or not, because maybe he doesn't make any more skirms because he killed all of them. Like, maybe he goes into night now. It's a good way of getting information. Kind of doing it, but he's doing it too late. Now we need to go back. I mean, yeah, sure. A loop here would have been really good. I would even say that maybe losing his crossbows here to like killing 10 villagers here would have been worth it. I mean, we're kind of catching up here. We're only like 1.5k behind. Can I rest the wood line a bit? I like this, that you're getting light cav instead of knights. This is nice. We're gonna get these guys. Yeah, I mean, Red is doing a very bad job. He did a really good job reading the game, but his eco is very, very poorly. Like this. This is smart. You can tell that Red is losing games because his eco is like a total fucking disaster. Like, he's been on 3 counters for like forever, but he's not making like vills like almost all of the time, it feels like. And I would say that our problem here is like the total opposite. Like, we're reading the game wrong. We're doing the upgrades like falsely and stuff like that. But our eco is somewhat decent. Like, we're spending the rest and everything. I would say that is good. I think here it's just better to snipe the villagers. It kind of depends on, but like killing 10 villagers for him here, it's gonna be on 53, we're gonna be 20 ahead. It's almost even worth losing a unit for it. What is Red doing here? It's like he wants to run like 100 meters to the grocery shop, While he having like 2 robbers, knife stabbing in the back. He's like, I ain't gonna go those. I'm gonna go those 100 meters. Now we finally start focusing the monks. Not sure why I didn't focus monks much earlier. I mean, our eco looks pretty good. To be fair, we should win this game so easy. Really could drop 4 sabers to make, yeah. He could even make like 10. His ego is so bad there, like floating so much less. He also is in a... I don't know, he needs to make like another unit here. He cannot go for like... Light Kev counters monks and skirms, and he's like stuck on monk and skirms. I'm having a very hard time seeing we losing this game. Very hard time. Okay, we don't have to fight this. We can go back. Or we can go in. If you hold down Alt, you're not gonna target buildings. That is a really good tip. So if you want to click a villager here and you misclick, you're gonna hit the foundation, right? If you hold down Alt, it ignores the buildings. So you're always gonna hit the villagers. It's a really good tip. Okay. The second, you mean? The second round. Ah, okay. You're still not shooting the villagers though. You made him build like 20%. These guys need to be focusing these ones. I have no idea why you're focusing the skirms here. Here you can have stand ground now. Attack ground here maybe. Don't go into the town center. Okay, this is a mistake. This one really needs to stay alive. As soon as this one dies, he can just push it away and he can get the castle up. The rescue is incoming. I was like, why did the villagers sound like monks? But now I understand. Oh, you could probably have wasted like 1 shot back at least. I did understand you wanted to save it though. Okay, now we need to go back. This is not the fight you want to take. This is like instinctively, when you see this one, you should just, okay, I need to go back now. Like this is like you lose like what, 5 crossbows there for nothing. It should be like inside of 6 crossbows even. It should be like in your head that archers doesn't counter crossbows. Crossbows doesn't counter skirms. If you just instantly will see stuff like that, you should just go back, unless you have like 1 mangonel behind it. Like, it's those small things that snowballs the games. Okay. This is also something like, if you knew that he's in Imperial Age, you're in Castle Age, you know that he can make traps, right? Why do you push a castle right in front of his trap area? This is like waving a big flag. Can you please kill me and get 650 stone for free here? Like, here would have been a good place. Here, not really good place because I can trap it from behind here. But like here, here, maybe here to get the gold. No, it's not bad awareness because you know that there is a castle here, right? You spent 2 minutes trying to deny it. It's just a bad decision. And it is that kind of game understanding that is like throwing games. This is also like, why are you not building this one on a hill? What is the reasoning for, like, you have hills, 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 and you're like, okay, I'm gonna place it in middle of everybody, all the hills here, to make it extra vulnerable for Treb. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, if you placed it here or here, he needs to either get a castle here or get a massive fat army so he can like trap from this area. And this is gonna be underhill, so he needs to like stand over here. And he needs to protect it, right? It's gonna be much more fragile for him to protect the trap over here than having like 2 traps under here. That is also not like shooting uphill. I would not say bad awareness, because awareness would be at, oh, I didn't know he had a castle there. But this, like, you 100% know he has a castle here. It's just poor decision making. We're lucky he doesn't make traps though. He focuses on getting crop rotation instead. Instead of abusing his imperial timing here, he goes for crop rotation. Because he thinks the game is gonna go on for 2 more hours. To be fair, the way he plays, it might do. So it might be a good decision. Yeah, I think you're also trying to go too fast. I think you're just way too locked in that I need to kill him, instead of like, what is this a good thing to do? I said that, I believe in your chat the other time, like, is this stupid? If you would have fought like 1 millisecond here, like, is it smart to place a castle here that is not on a hill and in range of his other castle when he's in Imperial Age? You would probably, like, after 2-3 seconds, you would probably realize that, nah, it's probably not the best decision, right? Maybe I save the stone for later. Or maybe I just place it back in my eco instead to keep it safe, right? While I click Imperial Age myself, I can go for this hill over here. I can get a big army behind it, and then I can start pushing from that area. This is also like a disaster. Like, what did you toss away there? Like 15 light cav. And you got 1 hit on a bombard cannon. This is also like, you don't have to take these fights. Like, those could have been like the upgrades for these guys, or like chemistry. I'm not even sure. Do you have a chemistry? No, I don't have a chemistry. Like, if you didn't toss away your entire army there, you could just have stayed back, get chemistry, get a couple of bomber cannons your own, because yours are way better than his. Instead, you toss your entire army, so now you need to focus eco into building a new army, instead of getting the upgrades. It is a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Also, one thing I never see you do is like getting outposts. I would really like to see you like getting a little bit of vision like everywhere. Like, look at your map here. You have 50% of the map is not even scouted after 45 minutes of the game. Like, imagine if you would have like dropped a castle here on you. You don't even know if you have gold outside. Like here, for example, you have like gold right next to you. Like, the map needs to be scouted, right? For example, if you had like outpost, outpost, and outpost, you wouldn't see these guys coming at you. You wouldn't soon see that these guys are gonna raid you. Like, you're missing so much information because you don't have outpost on the map. It's also like one of those things that take like 10 seconds to do. Like, you select the villager and just shift and as outpost, 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 outpost. There we go. Now we're doing another stupid move. Like one more time there, we toss away like 1k food. I'm not sure, you're taking very weird fights here. You lost like 2 trebs and like 30 light cav trying to keep this one safe that you didn't even need to place in the first place. Meanwhile, your opponent is just raiding you to death over here. Imagine if we had 30 light cav that could defend this. That would have been nice, right? But they're all here in the grave. In Red's grave. And we lose the castle anyways. Do you see what I mean now? Like everything is just a chain reaction from what you're doing in the first place. Like you do one very bad move and like suddenly you lost like 25 villagers over here. You're getting overrun. You still lost this position because you made it on a stupid place anyways. Like, it's not to sound rude, but it's like, this is the reasons you throw this entire game. Like, remember in Castle Age, you were 25 villagers ahead. You controlled the entire map. He controlled, like, this area. You controlled this area. You had better eco, you had more map control. And everything just went downhill because you went for one bad castle. Like, now your entire eco, like you lost 40 villagers. You're still ahead in village. That is actually crazy though. Even from this position I would say it's winnable though. That is a weird thing about playing. Like Ethiopian's late game is so crazy. You would probably have seen it a lot earlier if you had the outpost though. Our opponents is finally in the unique. It really isn't my best game, but I'm sure a lot of those mistakes occur in all of my games. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen all of the games. But I mean, if you didn't make any mistakes, right, you would probably not be 1200. I'm just giving hints to what is the reason that you're losing the game. Like, you're basically now at like 75 working units, right? 70 units. No, 75. What is this guy doing? Oh, no, what? What do we do with this guy? Okay, we just toss him away. Thought we were gonna kill something here. Now Ethiopian archers are good. Because now they are not dodging back and forth and stuff like that. Now you actually benefit from the extra attack speed. Oh, that is crazy. I mean, from this guy, they would say, like, you're sending one of the most expensive units forward 2 times, you're just losing them. 2 bombard cannons there is 500 rest, right? Each. So that is like 1k down the drain. I'm not sure. This feels kind of over now. Like, we're not making units because we don't have any eco, because we got raided. We still have 10, like we still have 90 units only. I mean, to be fair, how Red is playing now is still winnable, but like here you can just stand and just kill these guys. Not really sure why you... But, I mean, at this point, I'm not sure what they're doing with these guys, but at this point I would just leave this area. Send them over here or something. Like, there is no way you can deny this one anyways. I'm not sure why it doesn't save your reveals here. I think we can speed it up. We're pretty much dead here. Oh, I can't believe it. You're not even trying to save these guys. Yeah, I think it's your only goal as well. Like you lost 110 villagers. Yeah, I still stand with the first initial statement there. Everything here is just a chain reaction from your first decisions. At least we're being polite. But I quit 150. Yeah, maybe you need to be walling off a little bit better. Like walling off this side would have been really good. Then you can just focus on pushing from this side over here. Crimst, my main. I mean, overall, I say that your like your build order and everything you do in the Dark Age feels very weird. I think you need to practice your Dark Age, to be honest. Like you clicked up at like 22 going archers. You are 100% open. Like if he went for 18 popping us going forward with archers, he's gonna have like 4 archers as your base before you even got your archer range up. So I'm not really... I think like that is the decision making. I think like in Castle Age, you're doing like you're good at spending your resources. And you're doing like everything else really good. But I think Dark Age is just weird. And your scouting is weird. Like most of the things in Dark Age is very, very off. And I think that's kind of fucks you up in the later games. Like in the Castle Age, you have bad eco in Castle Age because you had bad eco in Dark Age and Feudal Age. But once you get to Castle Age, you're actually doing a good job. Like you're adding town centers. Like you added the university before the town centers. And in this particular case, I don't like it. Because you could not do damage with the archers anyways, and you had fully upgraded skirms. So I would rather just go for boom, and then later on you add ballistics, because you're gonna need it later anyways, right? But that is like... It's important, but it's like super, super important, right? Other than that, I think like you're spending your rest and you're adding town centers, like you're not doing like stupid things in Castle per se. It's just that your decision making is very weird and your Dark Age is very weird. So I think that is everything we have to say about that. Otherwise, I think it looked pretty clean. And as I said earlier, I think like if you just work on like the small weird things you do, that you can really improve at this game. Easy, like 1600 at least. So yeah. And we're probably gonna send this one to YouTube if I have your permission. So if you see this one on YouTube, why don't you like and subscribe so I can get famous? That would be nice, right?